Shon, long time coming, being the starting lineup. How exciting is it?
I'm pretty excited, man. You know, just to be out there with my teammates. You know, this fall camp, man. You know, it's been a grind, but you know, we're just ready to go out there. You know, do our thing.
Shon, Jeff said you all had like a little conversation the other day about both of y'all kind of getting back out there after some time away.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you kind of said, "Let's go live." You said that. What do you mean by it? Kind of, what's behind it?
I mean, you know, football is a thing, you know, that we played since we were little. I mean, you know, that's something that's a lifestyle, pretty much by now. And, you know, I was just, you know, talking to him, just getting out there back in that field. You know, he's been through trials and tribulations just like I have. You know, just getting back out there, just live, just have a good time out there, have fun, and play hard.
You're going to break in against one of the best defensive ends in the league in Flowers. Have you watched a lot of him?
Yeah, I watched a lot of film on him. He's a great player, and I'm looking forward to the competition.
Talk to Patrick a little about that matchup. I mean, I know it was 2 years ago, and he was only a freshman at the time, but Trey really had a field day with him 2 years ago.
No, I haven't really talked to him about that. I mean, you know, me and Pat, we really don't even talk about the past too much. We just talk about, however we can get each other better and, going forward. So.
Shon, you talked about the offensive line as a group. How much progress you made since the start of preseason?
We made a lot of progress. You know, one of the big things that Coach Grimes wants us to work on is, being a unit inside of a unit. So that means, me and Chad working together, Chad and Reese working together, Reese and Avery and Pat. So, one of the big things that we've gotten better at is, communicating during the play and, just working together.
You helpful to have a guy like Chad, who's going to be a 4-year starter right next to you?
Yeah, Chad's a great player. It's always good to have a guy with a lot of experience. I can come to him for advice whenever I need it. And, that's a guy that, he's like my brother, and, that's a guy that I can really count on.
Shon, when you were going through the worst of times with your illness and everything, did you kind of look to this day, the day you would be out there again and starting and doing the things you planned on doing?
Of course, I mean, that's one of the reasons why, I worked so hard, from that time on, just to get to this point, just to get back on the field in general, and just to be back out with this team, with my teammates, and play for Auburn.
Did you ever, during that time, doubt this day would come? Was there ever a thought that maybe I won't get that chance again?
No, I never doubted it. Faith, that's been one of the biggest things, that just kept striving me forward, and my family, and, just working hard. I mean, where I'm from in Memphis, you really don't see a lot of people, even get to college or to, the spot that I'm in. And, my hometown really, showed me that, if you have to go, you have to work hard for anything that you want or desire.
I know when you step out in the field, you're probably going to be all about business. You got work to do, but how's your mom? How emotional do you think she's going to be Saturday?
My mom, she's a very emotional mom. I'm pretty sure she'd be excited. I know she'll be overwhelmed and very, happy that I'm out there.
Being from Memphis, is this more exciting for you, or are you looking at that Ole Miss game as just because it's that much closer to home? Also, like which one are you mentally just more excited?
I'm more excited for whatever the next game is. I take it one game at a time. So, I mean, every one of these games, it's just great to have an opportunity to play in these games. But, I'm just looking forward to Arkansas right now.
You go back and watch any film with Greg from last year. Have you learned from him and kind of gone back and maybe talked to him about what it was like?
Yeah, I've learned a lot from Greg. I kind of go back and watch his film and, just see, his strengths. And, it kind of helps me. He has an impact on how I play. So, yeah, I watch a lot of film on Greg.
Was there any pressure to kind of live up to what he was?
There's no pressure at all. I mean, he was a great player, and, I'm on a journey to be a great player myself. So, I'm working on the things that can make me better.
What's y'all's expectations for this year? Last year, kind of under the radar. This year, you got a chance to repeat as SEC champion, which hasn't been done in a long time.
I mean, our expectations, just to take it one game at a time. Week in, week out, we just want to get better like we did last year every single week. And, just like I said, just to take it one game at a time.
Shon, what are we going to see when the running game gets going this year? those two seniors and Rock Thomas trying to climb his way up the depth chart?
So,
What we're going to see from the running game this year?
I mean, whatever we see, I mean, it's going to be, I think we'll do great in the run game. You know, it's obviously one of our strengths, and, you know, we just, like I said, we're just trying to get better at anything, at any weaknesses we even had last year. We're just trying to get better at it.
Cap a confident guy, very confident guy, feels like he can win that job.
Yeah, all those guys are very confident guys. I mean, you know, any guy that we got back in the backfield, we have confidence in them, and they're all confident. You know, we know they can go out there and perform well.
Shon, because of what you've been able to beat, that title will always go with you besides being a football player. Talk about having that role now, not just as a football player, but somebody to inspire, not just teammates, but people who may be going through the same thing that you have gone through.
I mean, it's always good, you know, to think back on what I've been through, because I'm pretty sure it can help somebody else. You know, my story has inspired a lot of people, and, you know, I'm happy for that, you know, just to be able to help somebody out that's either going through the same situation I'm going through, or, you know, either something similar to it. So it's always a good thing, you know, just look back on it and know that I've helped somebody out.
Shon, what's your opinion of kind of the bigger package, the Rhino package that the defense is potentially playing with, two defensive tackles and spots? You know, how do you think that's going to look if they play that?
I mean, any package we win, like I said, I think we'll do great at any package. I got a lot of confidence in our defense. We got a very good defense, and I know that they too will go out there and perform well.
Shon, do you feel like you've improved since spring training?
Oh yes, there's been a lot of specific things I've been working on to improve, and you know, during camp, I think I found out, you know, as far as, you know, going out there and competing and everything, I've improved in a lot of areas of my game.
All right.